Hi, today is March 11, 2020. The World Health Organization finally declares a coronavirus infection a global pandemic. I think they made the right decision to declare this a pandemic because by declaring this pandemic, we can accumulate all the human resources, financial resources, and technological and logistic resources. So we can combine all this together to wage the war against this coronavirus infection. And so in this case, we may be able to contain this virus infection and little bit early. Also, I think they should declare this pandemic some time ago, so that they can have all the resources to fight against this virus pandemic. As I mentioned earlier in my talk, and we know what is pandemic. So based on WHO definition, and the pandemic is worldwide spread of new diseases. So it's very clear that the COVID-19 or the coronavirus infection is worldwide spread, and it is a new disease. By defining this coronavirus infection as pandemic, and people around the world can work together, so we can combine human resource, financial resource, technological resource, and logistic resource. So we have all sorts of put together and focus on how treatment and prevent this virus infection. And for this declare of this virus infection, most on work will be on this government agency, and most on how to plan to contain the pandemic. And of course, the World Health Organization have its own protocol on how to do it, but the individual country will also have their own procedure. The purpose of this procedure is to contain this virus from spreading. And so each country, here is just summarize with basic procedure. And each country needs to have strategic planning, and that's overall what kind of strategy you have. And the big umbrella, then you need to have operational planning, how you're going to operate. You plan to contain this virus spread in. With all this in, then you need to exercise your plan and also have a review. And after this, you really need to execute your plan. And so you implement your plans. And then after your implementation, you need to evaluate how good your plan are. So you need to continuously have this process until you have perfect plan to contain this virus spread. And of course, it's very clear that each country is different. So each country need to have their own pandemic plan and pandemic protocol to contain this virus infection. So to declare this pandemic infection of the virus, that's just make sure that individual countries take more approach and take more action to control this virus spread. For individual citizens, what does this mean to you? And generally speaking, that because declare pandemic is just to alert all the government and local government, all the government system, which need to take serious action. And for individual citizens, and doesn't mean so much. Of course, we need to have work. If possible, we need to help government. We need to cooperate with government to make sure that they can execute all pandemic control plan. And if individual already follow this news and already take action, you may not need to do anything special. But if you don't take any action before, now it's time for you to do something to protect yourself, your family. And first thing is that you need to try to avoid this coronavirus. We now know that the virus is everywhere. The first thing is that if you can prevent this virus getting to the body, then you are safe. And for this, basically just practice good hygiene. And wash hand is most important based on all the report. So when you come back to outside home, first thing is wash your hand. And also in any place when you go to shopping, and try to use, if possible, you may use gloves. When you go to the gas station, and when you handle to add gasoline to your car, and try use gloves. So try everything possible to prevent yourself from contact this virus. And also when meet people, don't try to shake hand and just say hi at long distance. And if you practice all this, I think the chance of contact virus is still lower. And another action is that you need to make yourself strong. And we know that if you, based on the results from China and all the epidemic region, and most people have strong immunity. We just get mild disease. So you need to have good rest and do some exercise and eat nutritious food. That makes sure you can enhance your immunity. So if your immunity is strong, then even so the virus gets into your body, and you have the capacity to kill the virus in your body, so then you will be fine. And also, it's likely that more in US in 1 or 2 weeks from now, based on the experience in all other countries, in South Korea, Italy, and in 1 or 2 weeks now, there is a huge outbreak, and looks like some area we need to be closed, locked down. So there's quarantine. It's likely that in your area may have this problem. You need to shut down this entire area so people cannot get in and you cannot get out. And in this case, right now, you need to prepare for yourself some necessary supplies. So the best thing would be, because usually the quarantine is about 2 weeks. So you need about 2 weeks supplies and 2 weeks of food. So just in case that you need quarantine, don't need to go anyway. Yeah, looks like, again, I'm for support WHO's decision to declare this coronavirus infection as a pandemic. And with this declaration, people all over the world were unified to have collective resource and to have concentrate human resource, financial resource, technology resource, and logistic resource. So we have this collective action to fight against this virus. And if we all work together, I think we are going to win this war very quickly. And that's the talk for today. And if you like my talk, please subscribe to my channel. And also, I wish to see you in my next video. And goodbye.